feeling like I'm on the run. Live every day just the same. This rock star with no fame, the way it is for everyone. God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. So I drove off to Atlanta, looking for some home-cooked food. Well, the people, they turned away. Yeah, they had nothing to say. Man, I thought it was kind of rude. Maybe if I was their kin, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive. Never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
Look at that guy right there.
Look at that one.
Look at that douche.
Look at that douchebag.
Look at that douchebag.
Looks at that douchebag.
Looks at that douchebag.
Look at that douchebag.
Look at that douchebag.
Looks at that douchebag.
douchebag. Looks at that douchebag.
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 Douchebag. Douchebag. Douchebag. Douchebag. Douchebag.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisses Show. Good evening, it is. Well, it's pretty late tonight.
It's late.
It is almost 9 p.m.
Oh, shit.
here on the East Coast. I'm Byron.
I'm Bubba.
I'm Patty Cakes.
And tonight you are listening to the Wicked Pisses Show. We are live in the studio again.
Yes, we are.
It's a little bit different.
What's a little bit different about it?
Well, I'm
You're half in the bag.
I'm already hung over. It's been a long day here, you know.
Yeah, we walked into TV on. Where's Byron? Where's Byron?
I went to the bedroom and just went face down for a little while. I needed that. Thank God you guys are late. Got me
You got a little nap in.
Byron pre-gamed, he gamed, he post-gamed, and now he's hanging.
Is this the after party?
Although it was for a good cause today. The Ashland Police Association. I went out and I didn't play golf, but I put a lot of money into a raffle, and I can get my car cleaned now.
Okay.
Got $100 detailing.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that means
Back from Pet Ad or whatever.
some guy named Bob. He comes to your house and cleans your fucking car.
That's not my. Hey, Bob.
Hey,
You
Bob,
clean
how
my
are you?
car today, Bob?
Bob, I've never met you before, but here's the keys to my car. Go and clean my fucking car.
I'd be leery about that, though.
I'm
Because your car's
leery
pretty
about
badass.
any time I give my keys to anybody, Even the dealership, because I knew, like, the guy who one of the salesmen that sold it to me, like, oh, fuck, we're selling this one? I really like that one.
Yeah,
I
that's
like to
probably
take
the
it on
one he drove
weekends."
around for
Yeah,
lunch
he
and
did.
stuff.
They hid that car in the back of the lot. Like behind a whole bunch of shit.
Did they?
Yeah. And
How'd you find it?
I knew it was there.
Hoping if you've forgotten about.
Well, it had been there for a couple of months, and I went there and I said, "Listen, I want this black Charger with this package," and he goes, "Oh yeah, we got that." And he's walking around. He goes, "I got the key to it. I don't know where the fuck the car is." So they had to call the kid, and he had him on speakerphone. He goes, "Oh yeah, I hid that in back. I was hoping to take it out because it was Friday when I got the car. He was hoping to take it out for the weekend."
Oh, nice.
That pisses me off, though, because that just adds mileage to the car.
Well, you think about it. When I got it, it had 30-something thousand
Oh, so it
miles.
doesn't
on
really
it. Didn't
matter anyway.
bug me any, and now it's only got 58,000,
Oh.
56,000, something like that. So it's still
Good.
In
Well, I
the-
drove mine off the lot with 3 miles, and now it has 162,000
but
miles.
you
And it's the
should've-
same years as yours.
You should never have driven that particular one off.
I had no choice. It's a fleet. It was a fleet vehicle. We all had the exact same car.
I feel so bad for all of those people that had.
I
drove
love my
that-
car.
the-
It's
the-
still hanging in there.
the mighty, mighty golf cart,
Yes.
screeching of.
It's okay.
Not even brakes.
She's got Band-Aids. No, I have brakes. She's got, yeah. No, the Band-Aids are off, right?
Yeah.
Band-Aids on my tires. That's about it.
Got a few more boo-boos to be fixed.
Little boo-boos. So happy Monday.
Yeah. It's a great Monday, a good weekend.
Yes, we had a great weekend. We had an
Yeah.
awesome weekend.
Byron did too, apparently.
Well, I mean, I went to the flea market and I had some beer there.
Yeah, that was
good.
fun.
Very good because it was cold. It was
Oh, my
It was
God, it
ice
was good.
fucking cold
Yes.
beer.
I'm glad you went with
It
us.
was good. Yeah, me too. I got some good beer.
Yeah. So just to touch base on after we left you, after the flea market.
Oh yeah, what kind of damage did you guys do to
Well,
each other?
we went to.
See, that's the douchebag in me saying these things.
We had a child with us, so we could only do
Oh, you
damage
had a
later at
child?
night.
Holy shit! I only left you a couple of hours, and you banged one.
We
out
were
like
quick. No,
We'll
we
slip
wound
in
up
what we
going.
can do.
Well, we practice like we need to have children. We went to Start on the Street, which is an annual event that's been going on for about 15, 20 years.
Sorry,
That's what I sounded like
you
last
two.
night. Yeah, that's what
You
exactly.
ought to grab me one of them Bud Lights.
I was louder than that,
It's
though.
all the way in the back. There you go.
Um,
I'm only going to have one.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
For now.
That's what I said at
For
8
now.
o'clock this morning. I'm only going to have one. All right, ready?
Oh, where's the bell?
I like that noise.
Is that a douchebag to ring the bell? It says ring for beer. That's pretty much saying, get me a beer, bitch. Or,
Right?
It's
Asshole.
a douchebag thing to
Know your
keep
role?
on ringing. You ring it once, and then
hello.
All right.
Inside voices.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
All right, so anyway, the thing we went to yesterday was basically 2 blocks long, right? When you say?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. I never would have made it.
You can walk up. So there's a food court area with 10 food trucks. Lots of barbecue, some vegan food. I wound up having a Cuban sandwich. He had barbecued pork on top of
I
mac
could
and
have
cheese.
used that. What did I eat yesterday?
It was $9 for the sandwich, but it was super good.
I had some cheese balls.
Oh, there was a grilled cheese truck. There was just everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's basically people that make pottery or photography or paintings or jewelry. It's just all their artwork that they're displaying.
Well, some people
arts
would
and crafts.
call art. Others would call...
Oh, you know what was cool?
A
They
big
took
waste of money.
like pieces of bikes, like spokes and wheels, and made like wind chimes or clocks or just different decorations out of that. Or someone else took like pistons from a car and made like, what would you say, garden
Yes.
people or whatever.
Yep.
So it was cool. So up and down, I'm going, oh man, Byron would be like, the whole time.
Oh, bitching about everything.
So anyway, so we went and got chocolate, frozen bananas dipped in chocolate. Yeah, they were great. He loved it. He thought it was
It was
great.
Of course it is. He's a fucking gorilla.
then
Hey,
we
come
go-
on.
Banana, you don't like bananas? They're good
No,
for you.
I hate bananas.
And you don't like
the
chocolate? Oh.
smell of bananas
good,
makes me
though.
sick.
Well, then
So on the way
you got
back,
fruit issues.
there was one tent that took license plates, and they would cut up letters from the license plates.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
I would have liked that.
Yeah, can I show you one in particular that
Sure,
they had? That
show,
was really
yeah.
so good. I know we're on the radio, but
Yeah,
we can,
it's kind of a douchebag thing to do, but
but it's super awesome.
oh, that is good. It spells out wicked pissa.
Yes,
And,
and
Massachusetts is
Yeah,
the A.
it's Massachusetts, New
AH.
Hampshire. It's just
It's got New Mexico in the middle to space it out.
so there's probably about 8 different license plates, and it's wicked with like a little design in the middle, and then pissa. So that is $65.
You don't know what that design is?
I have no clue what that is.
That's a symbol for New Mexico.
Okay, I've never been. I have no idea.
Oh my God, you don't know license plates? You never played the license plate game?
I played the alphabet game.
Yeah, I know.
I made you play that on the way to Chicago. Oh, let's look for the letter A. But anyway, so we get back to the end where we're getting ready to leave, and there was a woman setting up a trick. They had like street performers,
A trick?
or not a trick,
Like a
but like
prostitute?
no, like a street. She was a street performer, so she was setting up her area.
Acrobatic.
Yes.
Ooh.
So she juggled knives, balls.
You
She
said balls.
she went up on a little platform, stuff like that. She did cartwheels and stuff. So we decided that she had like 5 minutes. So we decided we were going to sit on the curb and wait for her and watch the show.
You sat on a curb in
Yes,
Worcester.
the 3 of us did. Yeah, in front of Elm Park. So
Well,
we
I mean,
sat
it's
there.
not like San Francisco where people shit right out there on the
No,
street.
it was
but
nice. It was
A lot of
the
people
trash
vomit.
cans were disgusting though. They
Yeah.
were overflowing. But anyway,
Well, it's Worcester.
So she starts the show. She was Kate Great. I'll give her a little plug because she was cool. Kate Great. And she started doing her juggling and this and that. Well, right before she started, she asked for a volunteer from the crowd.
Oh, yeah, Bumpa's the one who...
Yes.
God.
She came right over to him.
Of course. He looks like the base of a pyramid
And
right
he
there.
says,
I mean,
and she tells him his name. But then when she introduced him, we didn't know this, but when she introduced him, she was introducing him as Nathan. The whole thing. So Phoenix and I were like, that's not his name. Anyway, long story short, he's part of the whole
check the
show.
sound, will you, please?
I'm sorry.
Is it not?
We may not be
Again?
coming through. I don't know.
Are we not?
Yeah, we are. That girl, yeah. Showing here.
Why is someone saying something?
We're on.
Who's saying that we're not
Well,
on?
maybe they'll find us. We're on.
Hold on a second. Let's go back in time a little bit, shall we?
Okay.
Let me,
I got to finish my story too.
We're on.
Who's saying that we're not on?
Maybe
All right.
they'll
You
find
here?
us. We're on.
yeah, we've got sound.
Okay, good.
Let's go back in time a little bit. shall we? Let's not.
Let's go
okay,
way
Jesus,
back.
why won't this thing fucking stop
I got to finish
now?
my story too.
We're on.
God damn it! It wouldn't turn.
So
down.
the end of the story is that the street performer does her last trick, and she has like machete knives, and she's juggling and all this stuff. And then what happens? You go to take a picture with her,
Yep.
and what do you discover?
Hey, Nathan.
Nathan, what do you discover? Nathan?
She had no panties on.
Kate might have been Barry at one point.
So, what? So you did a little groping?
No, there was no grope.
Okay.
And I have pictures.
Got it again.
I can't really, where he's helping her.
It.
Oh, so there goes that. I was gonna.
Oh, I have a whole 10-minute
Okay.
video of him
I was
being
gonna-
her assistant.
I was gonna
Oh,
have
look
her
at this
join
guy.
our page.
This guy. So there's this little old guy with an old school camera where the lens pops out like about 6 inches. And he's watching it. And she's like, you have to
bet you it
stand
had
behind these
film,
cones. He kept scooting closer and closer to the machete knives. She's like, you got to get out of here. Look, I got a picture of the guy.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dope he was.
Well, we couldn't tell. Does that look like a guy?
To me, that other guy, the one with the camera, looks what I would call douchebag. You know?
Yes, he
Think
looked
about it. What made him so special that he could go up a few feet
I think
in
he
front
was
of everybody else?
senile.
No,
Yeah,
this
I
is
think it's
just
crazy.
like a really beaten up woman who.
That was a member of the Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah. She's just really.
He said she had an Adam's apple.
She just was really strong. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was.
Bump is terrified of that kind of
I'm
shit.
not. I had no problem with it. I had no
it was
problem with
funny. It was awesome.
Bump is just
So we had a good time,
terrified of that
though.
shit.
it. Yeah, I had absolutely no problem with it. I had a good time. It was funny.
It was funny. We had.
You know.
That was your first time doing anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he got his cherry pie.
I don't mind being the.
I keep popping his
Center
cherry
of
with different
attention.
things.
That's what she said.
So,
Yes.
just to go back, I hit the news a little bit. We were supposed to report from our quote unquote man in the field.
Okay.
Eugene completely missed. He slept through the rainstorm.
Oh God.
So he actually fell asleep with his sound machine on.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and missed the whole fucking storm.
Oh my God.
So that and he was on the Outer Banks, and it never really hit there. It went a little bit south. So,
Do I have my thing?
so that was $50 of ours well spent on that.
Well, we kept them entertained.
Plus, I'm not going to take a call from him tonight. He's.
Is he beeping you? I keep hearing your phone. beeping.
I'm getting a lot of messages here.
Everyone wants to chime in on the douchebag.
Oh yeah, no. My mom's dog had a close call with a coyote tonight.
Oh snap!
So yeah.
Douchebag coyote.
Oh hi, Tiger Lily. How are you?
Hi T.
We also have
Hey, is our phone line open tonight?
Not yet. You want it to be?
You know what? I just put it out on my Facebook earlier today when I
Okay.
was asking for some input. If anyone had any stories or anything they wanted to relate to the douchebag topic tonight. I like this to run all for the duration of the show.
well, we haven't really discussed that.
Yeah, well, let's get into that.
This topic
Yeah.
is. Let's see, where did I say that was going to be?
Oh,
I
big
tell you,
echo,
yeah,
deep echo to go with that.
Was that? Well, it was tonight's basically going to be.
Oh yeah, bro. Bro, yeah. We the douche canoes.
Douchebags.
We the douche canoes.
That's right.
Douche canoes, row your fucking boat.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
put the man in the boat overboard there.
Ooh, the man in the boat, huh? They can go two ways. You playing that song makes me, even though I love them, that makes me
The
think of the
Douche
band.
Canoes?
No, that makes me think of the band Hollywood Undead that I went and saw. I saw last Thanksgiving. They kind of act like that.
Oh, the guy who grabbed Tiger Lily in the dollar store was a douchebag.
Yeah, that's a douchey move.
Yeah.
It's a douchey move.
He got charged with it, and
No way, really?
oh, yeah.
Good for her.
Yep.
You ever have that, Patty?
Yeah, you ever been grabbed at work?
Oh man.
Well, one time I was working at the Walmart in West Boylston.
Well, Walmart right there. It says
And I was
it all.
building a front end display right when you walk in there, and I was bent over, and a guy in his, we'll say 70s, could be 80s, smacked me on the ass as hard as he could. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Hey." I was like, "Oh shit."
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
And I was so new to the job that I just didn't know how to react to it. I was like, "What the fuck is
Yeah, you
that?"
slap him back with some like Tostitos or something.
I
you
was
know?
like, "Shh." So yeah, that was interesting.
Great googly moogly.
But things I want to, there's so many different types of douchebags in the world. You know, men, women, musicians.
I've been known to be a douchebag from time to time. Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Usually
I'm
when
trying
it's
to leave a
dealing with,
douchebag. Or I did leave a douchebag.
Well,
Did
gee,
I?
I wondered why there was this cry for douchebags unite.
Douchebag called me from the cruise ship to bitch me out Saturday night.
Why didn't you just hang up on him?
I didn't know what the number
we're
was.
working on that. We're working
I didn't know
on
what
that.
the number was. It was either New Jersey or something.
Yeah, all you do. I mean, if you
Well,
find him on the
I just
phone,
act
you
like,
just,
what the
you
hell?
just
I'm in the middle of Phoenix's
You
football
see,
game.
It's the 21st century. No one here has real phones anymore.
True, and I shouldn't.
So
not.
it's really difficult to just go, I'm going to hang up on you and just touch the screen.
I do that.
There's no slam. There's no, like, remember the good old days when you would slam down that
Oh,
phone?
I love doing that.
get
And then
some
I would
kinda-
miss, and I'd have to do it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, fuck it,
You do that with, like, a phone like we've got, like $950 for a cell phone nowadays, and I'm not taking my phone onto a table, thank you
Yeah,
very much. No matter how much of a douchebag the person is. Not doing it. But, telemarketers, all of them are douchebags.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, especially the ones that just keep pushing. Like when trying to sell you something. Well, you know, and you say, I'm all interested. Well, we could do this for you. And
I can't believe you're giving them that much time. Not to talk over you, but why are you giving them that much time?
Oh, I agree. As soon as, hi, we'd like to click. I mean, it also, on that same note, though, it's going to be the most difficult industry to work in these days.
Well, I
Considering
remember
everyone to click.
I worked as a telemarketer for a short time in my life.
Why?
I worked for Colorado Prime.
What?
Why? Because there was no other fucking job out there for me.
What is Colorado
I had
Prime?
long hair. I sold steak and,
Oh.
and freezers. Which, come to find out, that their steak was really good.
I know. That's why I said, "Oh."
But we had douchebags that were selling steak to Indians. They don't eat cows.
They don't. What do they eat? Goats, lamb.
Anything but a cow. Cow is a revered animal in their religion. That and
Really?
elephants.
I didn't know that.
Oh, we got some great goat for you, a chicken, and blah, blah, blah.
No, we got guy sold them he sent them out a salesman out there. The sales team would come in every once in a while to the what do you call it? That was a great noise that you had there.
You like that?
You're not even drinking booze tonight. What the
Yes,
hell?
I am.
Oh, it's vodka and Crystal
Just one.
Light.
That's vodka, iced tea, and strawberry watermelon. Because I ran out of iced tea.
Strawberry
one.
watermelon.
You
What?
want to try it?
No. I've
Try
had
it.
enough booze for the day.
It's tasty.
I'm just even this beer right now. I'm just a choke down because
I say water.
it was like I am burnt.
Well, you didn't want to be a
a crisp.
douchebag. You wanted to at least join us.
Whoops.
So I have a question for you.
Oh yeah, yes, I've
In
been
the-
a douchebag in the past.
What makes you a douche? What made you a douchebag? Before we get into like everyone else.
I may have just behavior wise, I may have acted like a douche to some people.
Yeah. Like been mean, like been a.
I
'cause,
can't be.
You know what we should
mean.
do? Why don't you do me a favor?
Yep.
Look up the definition of the word douchebag.
Okay.
Because it's douchebag is dick equivalent. Like you're a dick. Like is that kind of like being a douche? Or is that like
I mean, you go
or is being a
douche.
dick like a little bit meaner? Like I want to know like
Douchebag.
Well,
Because
there's two.
Okay, tell us.
The first is a small syringe for douching the vagina.
yes.
Okay.
And then you use a red bag with that.
contraceptive measure. Yes.
Douchebag.
Number 2 is the one we're referring to tonight.
Douchebag.
An obnoxious or
Douchebag.
contemptible person.
Douchebag.
Typically used of a
Douchebag.
man.
Douchebag. Douchebag.
See, there you
Okay.
go. The douchebag.
Because if a woman is a douchebag, she's really just a bitch.
Right, because typically a douchebag is man, like as it says here. So, right, a woman that is a, quote, douchebag is a bitch. So. As even the Urban Dictionary, as they say, also generally refers to a male. So,
So Bumpa, have you ever been a douchebag?
not generally.
Yes.
To
No,
hope.
there's
Sorry.
not something douchey, not even to another guy.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
they have?
Yes.
To you, maybe.
All right, so give us an example
oh.
then.
All right, so we go. I mean, we've had many trips cross country and all that stuff, and the way that you're able to just shut people down. Shut up. Cat's being a douchebag tonight.
Cat wants attention.
No, Cat wants more food, and he's got a full bowl. He doesn't like the crunchies. He likes his wet.
It's because you are spoiling him, and that's why you have shitty smelling poop in your thing out there.
I have shitty smelling poop in there because I showed up home drunk.
And you looked at it and said,
I
"Not
looked
today."
at I looked at that box and went like this. I told him the place is a dump today, so I can get away with that. Place doesn't smell that bad. But anyways,
No, it doesn't.
back-
That place smells stinky.
well,
too.
yeah. I mean, you got Bumpa there. He's dropping deuces all over the living room and.
Douchebag! Fucking shit.
No, but he did drop one right before we came. So,
Thank God it was before.
and then I walked in there to get my phone. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So then I got him back and I fired it.
I got a question for you.
Yeah. Oh, him. Yeah.
Well, either
She's
one of
paying
you.
attention.
Does he shit with the door open yet?
Closed and usually locked.
Locked. No shit.
Well,
You
he
lock
locks the
yourself
door.
in
He's
there.
getting a little bit better with unlocking because, especially, hopefully not. Hopefully, I'm taking care of that. So I don't need that. But usually, if he used to lock the door when we would take a shower, and that would freak me out because sometimes I need to pee. I'm like, don't do that to me. Don't lock the door.
Well, you got a litter box now.
I guess I could squat.
Cop a squat.
Or
by
I
the
should get a
fridge.
shiwi and just pee off the deck.
Oh, your neighbors would love that. Passing traffic. Ah.
Oh, our poor neighbors.
They love me.
Well, I know.
Our neighbors think that.
My neighbors loved you guys when you moved out. It was,
Yeah, that's funny.
well, it was. I mean, I would.
I almost brought laundry here to do tonight.
Out of a dead. Oh, well, good luck. I mean, I think it works, but.
That straw's horrible.
What to me,
Yes.
well, okay, we'll go back to Bumpa there.
Okay.
When he's able to just shut someone down, like, I never would have gotten the story of the guy who just killed his wife and buried her out behind the McDonald's if he had done what he normally does. No, we don't want you. No, get away. And Vegas guy is a power douche. He just powers by them. People are like, can you tell her? Where'd
He
go?
doesn't. He can't hear very well.
No, I do that, especially any sales thing. I do that at the mall. Any of those people they try to
You just ignore.
But you know what? That's the smartest thing in the world to do. Especially in Vegas, to do is sell you timeshare. Which do you know you're
Or hookers.
You probably know this already, but I didn't know that you're locked in the timeshare forever.
Yeah.
And it goes to your kids if you die.
Yeah. And that's
I
what
didn't
they
know
lie
that.
to you, saying that there's a deed for the place that you get. You get a piece of paper with your name on it. These assholes, douchebags, own that fucking thing.
And you out your ass, and it's hard to go and
Yeah.
pay out my ass for like a seasonal campground, right?
That's what you guys will be doing.
Yes, I can't wait. I love camping.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully the trailer will be ready someday.
When we have time, we're busy, and then our weekends are very precious to us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you
We
guys
try-
get weekends? How nice.
Yes.
Welcome to my day off.
Well,
And see, I tried to spend some time with you, or we did. Like, let's do something.
That's true.
Let's do something with Byron today.
You didn't bring
Sorry
any
that
food or anything. But
I had. Damn it! We forgot the loaf of bread. I had a French loaf.
Oh, man, I could have used that tonight.
I know. We were running so late.
Like weekends? What else? She's working almost as much as we working.
I know, she's a powerhouse.
Yep, she's got that kitchen she's running, and
Is that because now when is she kind of shut down during the winter? You know what I
yeah.
mean by shut down, slow down. I
yeah,
should
slow
say.
downs towards the winter, and then spring. I think it picks up a little bit.
I miss her. We need girls' night. Tea. Hi, kitty. All right, so let's get going
hear
a little
him.
bit. He's pawing at me.
Yeah,
All the men love to paw at me.
I got.
Hey now.
Hey
now. Wow.
Ow! Ow! Actually, you hurt. Go, kitty. Oh, your nails are in my skin. Sorry. So let's talk about some douchebag celebrities.
Which one? Oh, all the liberal.
You give me an opinion or a couple of thoughts, and I'll tell you if they're on this list.
Okay. Colbert. He's a douchebag.
I think he is. I agree very much.
I think fine, he doesn't like...
No.
He is, though.
This is a top 10 list.
Okay.
You don't have
Colbert's
someone
on my
that's-
top 10 list of douchebags.
Okay.
The
Why?
guy, because
Why?
he's a talk show host who's supposed to be funny. Some of the stuff he did back in the day was kind of funny. But now that he's taken over the Letterman's seat, he's turned it into this political assassination show. And to me, that's kind of douchey. Be funny. Talk about other things.
Right.
He has a hard-on for Trump, like the Sultan of Spank, the Colonel of Corporal Punishment out there on the left coast.
Is that guy a douche?
No.
No? You haven't called him a douchebag before?
Yeah.
Oh, I have. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's what I was
Yeah.
Well, he's a friend. You can call him a friend.
But yeah, that's what I call you, a douche, all the time.
Yep.
And
Yes.
that's, but not really. I think he does it to see what kind of a reaction he gets,
But isn't that a douchey thing to do?
because it's funny.
It arise out of you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
I
he's
think
kind of
that's funny.
baiting you then.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
not masturbating, just being.
Oh yeah. So you're cheating over there. I'd ask you, but you're cheating. Give me
it's a
a
different
musician.
Well, everybody says Kanye's
Oh yeah, that's
on the list. Fred Durst is a douche.
okay.
I mean, any guy who gets thrown out of a Playboy mansion for life.
Ah! Doesn't know.
He's got to give up
Clearly
the
just-
hot chicks.
Yeah, you
Naked
clearly,
hot chicks
clearly
for
don't
the rest
have,
of
have
life.
fun if,
If
you
you
get thrown out
do
of
shit to get yourself thrown out of the Playboy mansion, I mean, to me, it would be like Charlie and the Golden Ticket. I'd be like,
So
I'd be
what was
happy
douche?
with that.
Let's think about. I don't know the whole story, so let's think about that. So what is he doing?
Well, Durst
Yeah,
now?
is he drinking
Nothing.
too much, partying too much? No, at that time,
At
is he
that
drinking
time,
too
he
much,
was
partying too much?
drinking too
His
much
celebrity status was going to his head.
Yeah, oh yeah, it had gone to his head. And the thing is, he was in a small group that did fairly well for a while, and he thought he was bigger than the rest of the planet. So
Ooh, I have to derail a little bit.
Oh.
Who
I don't have
Found-
skid marks, but
Who found Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit? Or who signed them? Who brought them aboard and made them?
I don't know.
Korn.
Oh shit!
Korn found them, yeah.
And corn is spelled with a K, not
Yes.
the
Yes.
stuff you find in your shit. But
Nope. And Korn is a rock band from the 90s into current day. They were on tour with Rob Zombie recently. And in this moment, these are all rock bands. If you are
Are they
not into that
douches?
music. Rob Zombie could probably be considered a douchebag in a way.
Why?
Because he's extremely confident and cocky.
that's not douchebag. That's confident and cocky.
Okay.
cocky kind of makes you a douchebag.
But because he's so talented, though.
This is the only song I know by Korn.
That's fine. It's a good song.
It's a remake of the
So-
Cameo tune, Word Up.
Tiger says Chevy Chase.
That's
Ooh, elaborate.
Tiger
T.
Lily said, yeah. And I don't think he is. I think he was...
I think he's weird in his old age.
He has, but the
Yeah.
thing... So...
Well, maybe
the
that's
thing
an
about
act.
this is the thing about this is when he left SNL, he was the first breakout star. He had a bunch of movies. He was he slapped a fan, I guess.
Oh, really?
Well, did the fan deserve it? Because I'm all about if you deserve it, you're gonna.
Was
get
it back in his heyday, Tiger Lily? When he was
That's
like...
a good question. But
Because I do think... I actually kind of agree with her in that statement because when he first left SNL and he was doing what? I'm probably dating him a few years or advancing him a few years. Fletch?
Right.
Because didn't he do the movie with Goldie Hawn?
he did a couple. He did.
I love that movie. I can't think of that movie. Something somewhere. No. Oh,
San Francisco, right?
I don't know. No, something.
Yeah.
But he did a...
Beware the White Dwarf. Remember that?
I do, but I can't picture it. But I just
Hope
think
at the
he
end.
is so talented. But I think that he let his celebrity status or whatever, or how fast he took off and how popular he got, go
Well,
to
he
his
took
head,
off.
make him-
Everything went to his head,
Yeah,
and
made him a douchebag.
he nobody wanted to work with him. And then Caddyshack came around, and he didn't want Bill Murray at all.
Well, didn't Bill Murray replace him on Saturday Night Live?
Bill Murray came in
Not really replace him, but was
Yeah, no. Well, he took over as the biggest draw to the show. Courtney Love and Lance Armstrong. She's Tiger Lily.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong is definitely on one of the lists that I've seen.
Well, everybody's taken. I mean, he was kind of a hypocrite at the same time. Let's see.
And Courtney Love, she was pretty much out there doing anyone just to get ahead in life, to be a star. She was searching for that rock star, someone that was popular, that would. This is totally my opinion, but someone that was going to catapult her to her success, which is why she latched on to Kurt Cobain. He didn't really care about her. He didn't really love her.
Cool.
He grew to love her, and because they grew. They had the same
They
kind
had
of
a
lifestyle.
kid.
Yeah. Well,
They both love drugs.
yeah.
More
But
than-
I feel, again, this is totally my opinion, no one else's opinion. I totally feel that she kind of fit into like that thing, just keep and stuff. Did you ever watch that documentary that came out a couple years back about him and her and the baby?
No.
It's interesting to watch. It's a little sad in a way, but see, I'm a huge. Remember the movie Sid and Nancy?
Sort of. Wasn't that a douchebag movie?
I love that movie.
Makes you cry.
Oh my god, I made Zach's girlfriend Sarah cry. Plus, I had a couple drinks in me too. I made her watch it. I was like, "Oh my god, this movie!" The movie's
Sauce
so good.
her up too.
And then
before
he
they
like,
ended it?
well, because Sid Vicious killed his girlfriend.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just great.
So that movie that Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase were in was the one that I'm thinking of was Foul Play from 1978.
Yes, I don't know why I was thinking with the S, but
But
yes,
it
Foul
seems,
Play.
No, Seems Like Old Times was 1980.
Oh, okay, I knew it was something.
Foul Play was better than Seems Like Old
Wasn't
Times.
one where he was the ex-boyfriend and they showed up at her house?
I think that Seems Like Old Times.
Okay, yes.
Foul Play, he was a San Francisco detective.
Oh, no, I don't remember that one as
Burgess
well.
Meredith was in it.
Wow, that's old school.
Dudley Moore, fucking
Oh, I
guy.
love him. Arthur. All right, so number one on the list. Well, you know what? I'm not going to go to number one. Let me read my little list here, and then I'll get to number one. All right, so on my list of top 10 real-life celebrity douchebags, as seen or as posted on the website Beaches, Betches. Don't ask me, I Googled it.
Oh.
Hollywood is notorious for making nice guys into pros. However, these bros have all taken it a little too far. When they're not cheating on their girlfriends and wives, they're saying douchey shit and generally treating women like shit. If you've ever encountered these SABs, you should avoid them at all costs, as apparently there is such a thing as too big of an asshole.
Fuck!
Number 10, Hugh Hefner.
I don't know about that. He was a genius.
All right, it says, honestly, for someone that openly dates multiple women at one time, Hugh Hefner is not that big of an asshole. At the very least, all these girls are fully aware that they're not the only ones dating him. The main reason Hugh is on this list is because he will definitely dump you once you hit menopause, or more likely, 28 years old.
Well, yeah.
And because he invented Playboy, which speaks for himself. His douchiest...
Oh, wait a minute. He invented Playboy, which that was something that he did on his own. And in that...
Oh, he's an entrepreneur.
At that time, no one was doing anything like
And
that.
I actually think that Playboy was classy. Mm-hmm. I think it was classy. I think it was well done. I think
Larry Flint was more of a
he
a
was the
douchebag.
he was the dirty one.
Yeah.
That was a dirty thing. That actually, Hustler magazine was extremely popular, extremely successful. But Playboy was classy. If you were a celebrity woman in Playboy, I think that was like that's a star on you. I don't think that's a negative. I don't think that's a dirty mark on you. But his douchiest quote: "The interesting thing is how one guy, through living out his own fantasies, is living out the fantasies of so many other people." All right. Well, I don't really get
That's not really that douchey.
that. I know. I'm just reading from the website. Don't blame me.
Did Tiger Woods make that list?
We'll see.
All right.
Number 9, Alec Baldwin. Let's just
Completely
say
behind that
you
one,
don't
yeah.
get kicked off a plane for playing Words with Friends if you're an especially nice guy. See also paparazzi beat up scandal and mean voicemails. His douchiest quote: Tina Fey is smart, funny, beautiful, devoted, tough, respected. Now if she'd only work on her posture. That's fucking not even a douchey quote.
He wants to see some boobies.
Oh, okay. Spencer Pratt. Now, do you remember him?
He's a fucking...
Yeah, him and that girl. The girl that's the blonde. I can't think of her name.
Anybody who's ever started an MTV series is a douchebag.
Yeah, and they were like, they fed into that whole fucking lifestyle, and they got the plastic surgery. I don't know. It says, the quotes say it all, that and the blonde beard.
Heidi's the name of the girl.
Yep.
Thank you.
I have never been so madly in love as I am with Heidi. She has the world's greatest boyfriend. That is a douchebag quote. All right, finally something douchebaggy here.
Yep.
Here's another one. So do you know... Oh, so do you know when the maid's coming over? It's getting a little messy here. Ooh, asshole.
Well, it depends.
Please leave. Please leave. I'm not even listening. I'm not even listening. La, 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 la. Go away. I'll be gone for the new day. It's like a little child.
Well, they are. Those... Anybody who started out being a douchebag, you give them MTV and you amplify that douchebaggery up to like 200%.
Because MTV turned into that.
The douchebag network.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's not... Oh, people are getting sick of the same videos all day, every day. Let's throw a show in here. And then those people that got the shows blew up like there's no tomorrow.
Well, CBS bought them, and they became another venture that CBS killed. And Les Moonves apparently was a little bit of a douchebag.
Tiger says Chris Brown and Heidi.
Number 7, Ashton Kutcher. Do you guys agree with that?
I disagree. I don't like him. Like as far as I think he's a bit of an idiot, but
he's an idiot that.
But I don't think
has made some money. He's made some solid investments.
And I haven't seen like anything.
He gets married more than I do.
2 times.
Demi Moore
for years.
Mila
Kunis.
All right, let's not talk
God bless
about
him, right?
my mistakes.
He got 2 beautiful,
2 of Hollywood's hottest
amazing
females. He's married.
He got the
You
amazing
don't have
cougar.
to be a douche about it.
So this is what it says about him. Leave me alone. Ashton had us thinking he was a nice guy all throughout our teenage years when he decided it was cool to fuck someone our mom's age. But turns out, deep down, he's a huge prick. I mean, should we be that surprised? This is the guy who invented Punk'd.
Well,
I thought Punk'd was pretty good.
It was a good show.
I don't think maybe he's a douche, but might be a little
Pompous?
rough around the edges. Yeah, maybe a little pompous. Because you have to be with Demi Moore. You know, she's a douche, I think. I mean, she's a douche. Bruce had a lot of issues, but Bruce is kind of a douchey.
You know, for a guy who plays in almost every single one of his movies a cop, he is the biggest anti-police guy.
Bruce Willis is?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a douche.
That's fucked up.
He wants everybody's guns to go away.
But what I find funny is Demi, who's like, she's 6 feet tall. She's got to be 6'1". Yeah,
no.
Yeah, look it up.
5'10".
No way.
She was
tall.
heels. Look at
Go
and
on,
Bruce
we'll
Willis is only like 5'8", 5'9". So, hey, it's all in the movies. It's all about camera angles, him wearing thick-soled boots and shit. Lifts, right? But
Demi
she had
Moore.
balls for cutting her.
5'5".
Okay.
Why do you think she's like 6 something?
Because he's short as fuck.
Bruce
too,
Willis
so
is 6 feet.
No, he's not.
Mila Kunis, 5'4".
Oh my God, where
He's
are
not
you?
6 feet. I know. I guarantee you, he's not 6 feet.
Okay, well, I lie on my driver's license about my height.
Because I've seen him. He's not 6 feet. So he's like, he's Hollywood 6 feet. You know what I mean?
What's Hollywood?
Like
6 feet?
saying like wrestling. It's like me saying, I'm wrestling out of Detroit, Michigan. Never been to fucking Detroit, have I?
We've driven past it twice, 4 times.
Yeah, all right. So I drove through it. Okay, from Gary, Indiana. Bumper. Yeah, fuck.
Well, you wanted
Is that your wrestling name, Bumpa?
Yeah.
Yes.
to
Nice.
Bumpa the Buggerer. He's gonna.
Oh my God.
He'll bump you into the middle of next week. Ladies and gentlemen, boys.
It used to be, what was it? It used to be Degeneration X. I don't know if
Yes.
you remember that?
Yes. Oh, you just made my stomach hurt.
no.
That was funny.
I don't go in for that wrestling crap. I never did.
I dabbled in it here and there.
Oh, you
I could be
like to
Bump a
dress up.
geriatric X.
Oh, shit. So that means you're. Oh.
Right.
Was that the bell?
I
Ding
can-
ding. I didn't hear
I do
it.
off timing when I'm supposed to go down, ba-boom, for the fireworks. I get too early or too late.
No, we gotta have him looking cross-eyed with his tongue hanging out.
That's him after you get done
George
with
the
him.
Animal Steel.
That is when I get done with you,
I
baby.
do remember George the Animal Steel
I
eating the
loved him.
turnbuckles.
Yeah.
I loved him.
That asshole would eat the turnbuckles.
Yeah.
I saw, yeah, I went to,
Did we just talk about him
when I
the
was
other
a
day?
kid, he died. When I was
Of
a
course he
kid,
did.
he was a teacher, a school teacher.
And he
That was-
he
that-
resorted to eating turnbuckles.
That was
all
like
an
a side, it was
act.
almost
It's
like
all
a
an
side
act.
job. It was really, he was a school teacher and did wrestling, but he was a school teacher most of his career. And anyway, he's I saw him one time at the old Boston Garden, and I got
You never saw
You
a
gave him a hug?
concert there, did you?
get what?
You never saw a concert there, did you?
No,
No, you went and saw wrestling.
I'm not from your fucking 80s, dude. Half the bands that you would see then were like broken up in the 90s. A lot of bands were broken up in the 90s.
You know what? I'm
Leppard,
waking him up
Queensryche.
to music.
I
I'm
know.
dragging his
I
ass
know.
to a bunch of shows.
A lot of, I mean,
He likes a lot of douchey songs, you know.
We had a nice playlist on the way here.
shut up. Hey, don't touch me. Oh,
I love you.
oh yeah.
Oh, so Ashton Kutcher's quote, his douchey quote is, "Modeling is the best because you have to look hot, which comes easy to me. You know, I'm blessed with that." Asshole.
Kind of is, but
Oh, man.
this is from a Bump's playlist in his car.
Oh, shit. Fucking Whitney
A
Houston.
little bit of Whitney Houston.
Oh, I don't listen to Whitney Houston.
Yes,
She
you
got-
do.
Did
Oh,
I
my
tell you
God.
last time? Hey, Byron, when we went to the Non-Point concert and I was introducing him to like the dozen or so friends of mine, I'm like, I'm bringing Mr. Houston on Saturday because I saw my friends Friday night and I saw them Saturday night. I'm like, I'm bringing Miss Houston. Like, what? Mr. Houston? I go, yeah. I go, he listens to Whitney Houston music. So my friend Matt was into like, what's up, Houston? What's up, Mr. Houston? And I don't know if he saw it. I heard it.
No. But you told me that you warned me before we went in. You warned me
Okay.
that he would call me
Wait,
Mr. Houston.
now you were now no longer a mononym.
No.
I'm still the mononym. You
Yeah.
are Bumpa Houston.
Okay. Well, anyway, she warned me before we went in that he was going to call me Mr. Houston and explained it because, you would listen to Whitney Houston shit. I do not. Well, anyway, we go in, I saw him, and
Yes.
I go, and Whitney
Yes.
Houston is bullshit. And I pointed to her, and he laughed it off. But
But those people were good people, right? You
yeah, it
liked
was a
them.
good girl.
And now, from deep tracks from Deep Bumpa,
Oh,
a
please.
little bit more of Brian Adams.
Oh shit! Actually, this is a good song.
No, it isn't. Okay. Oh fuck! He's gonna play this again.
No fucking coffee cups. No coffee cups.
You farted.
All right, number 6 on my list of douchebags.
All right.
James Franco. Thoughts?
I can't see him as being too much of a douche. He's a rather
He's
funny guy.
He's smart.
Yeah.
He's intelligent. Maybe he comes off arrogant because he's
Yeah.
I'm
and he's a
arrogant.
wicked stoner.
I sense arrogance on
with
him.
Seth Rogen. Him and Seth Rogen are a wicked thing.
He
Okay,
and anybody who he's in a movie with is pretty much high as a kite, you know.
all right. So this is what it says about him. When he isn't writing narcissistic poems about his birthday for Huffington Post, he's celebrating himself with a dildo cake. James has been called up for sleeping in NYU lectures and is so douchey that we're pretty sure he's pursuing 4 different graduate degrees at like 3 universities.
Oh my God, no!
We think he teaches shit too. That's bullshit. I don't know if I agree. I don't agree with this. I'm Xing out that number 6.
I'm thinking, what's the name of this site that you're listing
Beaches.
from?
BETCHES.
Yeah, those are
.com.
beaches themselves.
Yeah.
They're just people who are pissed off at rich people.
All right, so let's go to number 5.
All right.
Oh, so his quote, James Franco's quote was, "I'm a big cardigan sweater guy." That's a douchebag comment?
I'm sorry, we're going to have to pull the plug on that one.
On that, yes.
Yeah.
But here, number 5,
Number 5.
Tiger Woods.
Disagree.
He cheated on his wife with
no, he's
9
a
women
douche.
and just last night got so fucked up at a party that he couldn't even make it up the stairs to his own apartment.
But I've done that. That's not douchebag.
Yeah.
I guess even after your wife beats the crap out of your car with a golf club, you can still continue to be a huge douchebag. So why is he a douchebag? Because didn't you ask me if Tiger Woods was on this list?
I did.
Why?
Mean, he publicly
Tiger Adams.
he went a little bit more public and started making up shit like when he crashed his car and having ambient
covering
sex
his own
and
ass.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
She just fell on my dick.
But again,
she fell out of the ceiling like a Dennis Rodman. Why isn't Dennis Rodman on this list?
have you listened to
He's
anything
a
that
fucking
he says?
idiot. He's
Yeah.
a fucking idiot.
He is, but I think he's so far from the limelight these days. He's not in it as
not true.
often.
He's all about. No, he's right now. He is like
He's
front
Mr.
and
North
center.
Korea.
Yeah,
Go fuck
exactly.
himself. Yeah, that's probably exactly why he's on
He
the list.
doesn't listen to Howard Stern. Within the last couple months, wasn't he talked about on Howard Stern, or wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
Was he on Howard
No.
Stern?
he had been in the past.
He had been, but why is it ringing a bell in my brain recently that he was?
They talk about.
They were
him a
just
lot.
talking about him recently, right?
You okay there, kid?
What's that? Are you farting?
No.
You
I don't
gotta-
think
you
they-
alright?
You gotta take a
Howard
shit?
Stern is a douche.
Yeah, he's not a big Howard Stern fan.
Stern is
No, he was on a list. I don't know if it was on her list or something. No,
He
I
was
wasn't
on. He
I
was
don't know
on
if it
this
was
list
a
I had of like 100 people.
some other list.
Stern is a little douchey at times when he mocks podcasts.
Yeah.
Thing is, he comes from being like under the barrel of people to listen to on the radio from when he worked in Massachusetts, Connecticut, but it took him time to perfect it. Now I think that he's upset that people have podcasts with big followings now.
Like Adam Carolla. That's the one he always talks about that he gives validity to.
What?
Adam Carolla.
Oh, the podcaster?
Yes.
Adam Carolla?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Adam Carolla used to be with Jimmy.
Right. But then
Jimbo
now you
Kimmel.
also have Jimbo Kimmel. Now you also have what's his name? Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's
Louis
a douche.
C.K. had an extremely popular
Well,
podcast, didn't he?
I think yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Now he's
Going back a few
he's
years,
untouchable now. You can't no one would go near him with a 10-foot stick because
There's a lot of guys like that.
because he would act like a douche. But I think anybody who gets famous very quickly can quit without the right handling can become a douchebag.
So you think Louis C.K. became popular very quickly?
Oh yeah. When he took
Really?
off, it
What's
took him
really
a long
quickly,
time
though?
to get there, but once he did, he skyrocketed
So then that,
from
to-
nobody to
No offense, but that doesn't make sense to me because then that doesn't take off quickly. That means it took him a while to get to where he is.
No, but when he became a hit, it was overnight. It was quick and boom, right up into the stratosphere with him, and all of these people. Now, when he was doing stuff that he was doing, grabbing
Ouch.
people and doing all sorts of weird stuff, that
Jerking off in front of people?
Yeah.
Was he doing that?
that's what I had heard. Yeah. Thing is, he's a comedian. He does things for unknown reasons. Comedians do weird shit. Do I say it's acceptable? No.
No, well, like you said, they do weird shit, and because they get that certain level of celebrity status, they can get away with certain shit.
Right. Well, when you become when you become famous very
In
quickly.
any genre. Movie star.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, your cat just
Right
fucking...
into the mic. Okay.
Kick the cat. Where's the damn cat?
He keeps...
I'm going to throw the cat in the
I'm
toilet.
so sorry. I was looking at you and the other.
I know, and you leaned into the microphone, and
That's right when your
We
kid dug
could
its
put-
claws into my leg.
we have to put a pin meter on,
Oh, me.
on hers.
I'm sorry.
I got it turned down low on hers too. Jeez.
So, we're talking about comedians.
Louis C.K.
Oh,
I feel comfortable.
on a little
doing
side
shit.
note, we can get back to that, but on
Yeah.
a little side note, something I'm not 100% sure of the truth and validity of it, but we're going to run with it. Our buddy from the show, Danny Sasso,
Yeah.
has, I'm assuming from what he's mentioned to me, he's part owner of a club in Connecticut now
Oh, no
called
shit.
Nomads Comedy Club, in which this weekend, Friday night and Saturday night, they hosted Artie Lang as the main comedian with Reverend Bob Levy opening up for him.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah. I get your sour face, but then if you think about it, it's two notable names at a club we've never really heard of.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then Danny opened up
that
for him
club
on
just
Saturday.
started.
Just started, but they're already having. But Artie looks a little beat up. But Danny talked to him and said he's doing good and stuff like
That's
that.
gonna smell.
What? Oh, you farted?
Yeah.
Douchebag.
Yes. Yeah. It's not good.
But, like we were saying, like where comedians are a little weird and stuff like that. It's just every celebrity when a little bit goes to their head, right? When you say
There
they
are
all
a few
just-
stars out there that are not full of themselves and not.
Why do you think that? Because
I
they're
like that
kept
noise.
grounded by someone, something.
Well, that's the
They
thing. I
have
think a lot-
handlers.
There's handlers, but I think it also has a little bit to do with your upbringing, things like that. You know, I mean, you don't let shit get to your head the way it should.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people know the value of a
I
dollar,
mean, I'd probably
things like
be
that.
an
You know,
absolute-
recognize they worked hard
Yeah,
to get
but
to where
some
they
people
were.
that are poor, they
Yeah.
grow up poor, even if they're not celebrities,
Oh, yeah.
get douchebaggy because all of a sudden, oh, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
mean,
I have to
Like
have.
LeBron James.
Look at our
I
boy.
have to have the cruise ship with the window. I have to have the best of the best.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, look at our boy Bumpa here.
Yeah.
He went from having powdered milk to now he's drinking beer in the seat of lap of luxury high atop the Meadowbrook building. And
And he has 12 boxes of cereal in his
Yeah.
house to choose from.
you have 12 boxes of cereal. That's
No lie.
a douchebag. You think?
No, why? No, that's because his girlfriend's a food hoarder,
Well, that
and
too.
I find cereal for $1.20 a box or something.
What the fuck are you finding cereal for $1.20 a box? That's
Because it'll be like $1.49 if you buy 3, and then I'll find one with a coupon on it, $1 off 3.
Backing up, I got to agree with Tiger, and I mentioned this to
I'm
Pat
cheating.
the
Oh,
other
yeah,
day. Madonna seemed douchey.
Yes,
Hey,
that is
I
our
brought
girl
that
that
up.
we were talking about. Tiger
Mariah
Lily.
Carey.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Douche.
yes. Ding ding.
She
I'm
likes to
false-
have sex listening to her own music.
Ooh.
That was on, speaking of you guys, you don't like Stern's show the other night.
And I
I
didn't say I
did
didn't
hear
like him. I just said I know he was douchey. I didn't say I
I
didn't
don't think
like
he's
him.
douchey. Some things are douchey about him, but
Are there sometimes when you just don't want to listen to what he's saying?
yeah.
Yeah, same here.
I wish there was something else that I could listen to.
Have you listened recently, like within the last day or two?
Today I listened, yeah.
Did you hear the latest with the guys that go to the town meetings?
No.
I hope he hires these guys. That's all I'm going to say.
He has given a lot of
These guys are great.
people who have talent. Now, is Sal a douchebag?
Oh, Sal's a fucking douchebag.
But he's...
You know who's a bigger douchebag? Jason Kaplan, in my opinion. Because he throws
Probably.
people under the bus for his own benefit.
Well, yeah.
That's again my opinion, but that's
but
what I
is
feel.
that an act? I mean, what we're seeing...
I think he's just I
Sal,
like
any guy who whips out their junk...
I
for
think
fun.
Sal's just a fucking idiot looking for attention.
Well, he can't say retraction. He has to say traction.
I can't say phenomena.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And to all you out there, we're going to translate, that's pneumonia. For those of you playing at home, pneumonia. The secret word today is
Oh, God.
pneumonia. Okay, what do you have, Patty?
Phenomenal. I can't say it.
And are
It's
you-
salmon.
What will you, what will you have? Will you have grilled what?
Salmon.
The secret word today is salmon.
Okay.
Why can't
you
you
know what?
separate the two?
I don't know. Maybe
Is
because
this
my
being
my
douchebaggery me doing
no.
this? or-
Okay. Is it maybe ingrained in my brain because my Southern parents said that way? I'm making Daddy salmon pancakes.
Salmon.
Salmon pancakes. Salmon. All right, let's keep going on our list.
I added Byron to that list. So
All right, so number 4 on my list of 10. John Mayer. How do you guys feel about John Mayer? And why is he a douchebag? Because he gets all the hot chicks, fucks them, and leaves them?
This sounds like a very bitter person who wrote this article.
candy lips and bubble gum.
Let's
so-
give the name of the person who wrote this. If you
I
can
will.
find the name.
I will at the end.
Problem is today,
It's
any website out there, it looks flashy, it looks real, but they're douchebags because they're passing their opinion off
Douchebag, written by
Yeah.
douchebag.
as news.
and you know why I picked this article? It was quick and easy to access.
Well,
it was up
because
at the
they
top.
advertised with Google. Google is a douchebag.
I don't choose ones that say ad on Google. I don't like those. Like, you know, the first few that'll say like ad and
Yeah.
this. I get away from those because I don't know.
You
I
have
just
to
I
go
don't like them.
really far down.
No, I went back 5 down.
Yeah, you still
And then
have to
it
go
said
further
10. I go, you know
because
what?
the rest
10's
of them-
enough.
The rest of them still do pay.
Before you continue
Yes.
on with the list, would you consider Rizzo on that list?
Fuck yeah.
The way you guys have described him.
Have you ever been having sex with somebody and they say, you know, I fucking hate you, and then they keep on doing it until they finish? That's
Yeah.
kind of douchebaggery.
Yeah.
I think the whole treating women
that can
like
go
shit.
off in so many different branches.
I think treating women like shit is a douchebag thing.
I'm glad I'm not with a douchebag right now.
He, well,
That was
he
kind
will.
of a prop to
He
you in a
swears.
little sly way. Then. Love you, babe.
Rizzo swears that he was simply born in the wrong generation. He
No.
should have born in he thinks he
What,
should
where
have been.
beating women was okay?
Yes, he should have been born in 1940s Italy, where
Well, let me tell you something.
You know, I can
1940s
almost see
Italy,
that.
it wasn't okay.
So he wants to be like an old school mafia dude or something.
not really. No. He wants. You know, he goes to work. His wife does.
When he has a job.
Yeah, well, his wife, he has his job. He's been working quite a bit. You know, he wants his wife to do the laundry, do the dishes, do the cooking, clean up the house, take care of the kid. 'Cause he changed one diaper when the kid was growing up.
Okay, so here's
One.
a douchebag thing he did.
Hey, wait, hold on, I'm done. It gets better.
Oh, okay.
They were going to drive to Pennsylvania to go to Hershey Park or whatever, right? Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Made her drive the whole way.
Yes, refused to drive. He said, "Oh, we can go, but you're driving the whole trip."
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
terrified on the ride to Atlantic City.
Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't drive at all. He gets anxiety when you leave
You know
town.
what? I kind of like everything you just described. Is that weird?
Okay, here's this.
I'm tired of working.
You're tasked. You don't have a job, and you're tasked with doing the laundry. You do the whites and throw one brand new red shirt in and with the whites, saying, "I don't know what to do," and everything comes out pink.
He's made it clear that if he has to do the laundry, he will intentionally fuck it up just so
Whoops.
she'll remember to do it next time. And, you know, he also thinks that, okay, yeah, they do have to do all the cooking, blah, blah, blah. And if they have a job, that's fine too, but you still have to do all the cooking and everything. You know, so he does zilch. And he does cooking.
Is he awake right now? Call
Probably.
him up.
I'd love to know if he's listening.
Call him.
I bet.
Call
What
him.
time is it?
Call him.
It
Call
is
him.
10 of 10 in the big city here.
Oh, that's
Weather
bedtime.
outside is fucking hot, and
I'm in leggings. I was like, am I going to be dying?
tonight is going to be mostly dark until the morning, where it becomes kind of gray. And
It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
yes, it is.
I got a douchebag call saying, "You're going to die and my kid's not allowed in your car anymore because you got fucked up tires." I know I have fucked up tires. I got to buy new tires.
So maybe the douche should buy you some new tires.
He offered to give me money. I said, "No, I have money. I just haven't had time. I will get tires this weekend."
So if you want to call in, that number is 774-314-7044.
Where's Chris B? Where's Bob Huber? They should be calling in. I know they would have some
I don't
opinions.
think anybody's going to call. Nobody's
That's all right.
listening. We're here alone, just talking to each other.
They'll hear us on the replay. Hey, at least we don't have a
And then
we're
the phone will be ringing in Bumpa's pocket. He's like, I don't answer this.
All right, so let me go back to John Mayer.
All right.
So John Mayer, his entire interview with Howard Stern is pretty much enough said. But fuck with Jennifer Aniston's reputation and you fuck with us. Go back to looking like a crack baby, Justin Mayer. Oh, so John Mayer. They don't like John Mayer on this website. His douchiest quote.
I'm going to say a word that I don't say too often.
What?
The writer of this article is cunty.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I don't
Douchiest
say
quote.
that a lot.
I've been trying to prove to people I'm not a douchebag by not dating, by keeping my name out of Us Weekly. That's fucked up, man. I'm not dating. I'm not even fucking. So now I'm going to experiment with fuck you. In 2010, my goal is to get more mentions in Us Weekly than ever.
Well, Us Weekly is kind of a douchebag establishment, and I think anybody who makes their living off of critiquing everything on the planet, I
That's
wouldn't
good.
eat those. Those have been open for weeks.
I know. That's why I gave up.
And then you'd hear this. That's awful.
I know. No, that's the bacon
She was
cashews.
looking at a bag of pistachios there.
I was like, oh, I need a snack.
I gotta hide all those things that make lots and lots of noise, because we right through the ears.
That's a douchebag move.
I am
did.
gonna get you a set of in-ear headphones,
Okay.
and you'll never scream again.
No, how about you wear regular headphones?
Well, many of our listeners are listening with ear-in.
I used to when I
headphones.
was a listener. I used
Yeah?
to. Yeah, I
Good
did.
for them. They're not plugged right into the board here.
Yeah, because people like you like to talk this far away from me. Make it sound like you're
Shut the fuck
Oh.
up. You heard that one, didn't you?
Stop being a douchebag.
That's right. Douchebag.
All right, so number 3.
So there we go. Oh, that's
Train
much
kept a
better
rolling
than-
all
okay.
night long. Train kept a rolling.
Aerosmith?
Yeah, I was trying to keep the train rolling.
Oh,
here.
I thought
Turn my mic back up. Turn your headphones down.
he hates the
You
fact that
need
I
to learn
have
to
that.
turn your headphones down if everyone's too loud.
Oh,
yeah.
you don't sound very good, Bumpa.
No, you sound like you got a cold.
Yeah, because he fucked up my mic.
No, I fucked up my mic.
So guess what number 3 is? Or who number 3 is? He currently has a really douchebag video, an idiot video. He's so stupid looking. And his name is Kanye West.
Just look at him.
And on
it's
the
like-
list of like top 50 douchebags in general, it's Kanye, Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Scott, Chris,
To tell you the truth,
the whole
anybody
damn family of
anybody who is famous because they made themselves that way for not doing anything but being on TV.
well,
That's a
you can
douchebag.
thank Mariah Carey's ex-husband, which is what's his fucking name?
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon saw them and saw Cha-Ching. He decided to put them on
Oh, is he
television.
producing them?
He was.
Nick went a little douchebag once he went with his turban.
Oh. Yes. 100%, million percent, trillion percent, yes.
On TV, he plays a good guy, and he's funny, he's engaging, but I couldn't imagine hanging out
Him
with
and his spoken word.
Oh yeah.
He changed. I
I'll
think he
speak
went through a
some words.
midlife crisis or something.
I mean, well, he would masturbate to his wife. I mean, that's
What's wrong with that?
I'm not going to.
While he's listening to her music?
Yes, that too.
So it says, in addition to dating the douchiest woman of all time, Kanye's douchiest moment of all time will go down in history when it comes to award shows.
Oh, when he jumped up on stage
And said to Taylor Swift
Yeah.
that basically she shouldn't have won the award. Beyonce was better or something like that. Ooh, what are you doing over there? You adjusting? His douchiest quote, "Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time."
that's what he said.
That's exactly what he said. All right, now I don't know this name. You guys could probably help me out with this name. If you're into reality TV, which I don't think Bumpa is
No,
into
he's not.
reality
He's
TV.
done it.
You're-
No, I
you're-
honestly weren't ready to criticize you guys, but go ahead.
All right, so number 2 on my list is Eddie Cibrian. How do you say that? You look at Cibrian? Cibrian?
Sobrian.
Okay, and it's this douchebag left Brandy Glanville. Brandy is from the Real Housewives of California, Fort Lauderdale, fucking whatever show.
Well, they're all douchebags.
For Leanne Rimes. Oh, that's that dude. Oh, he's actually kind of cute. But not before fucking everything he could. In addition to being the least famous guy on our list, he also had sex with that random waitress from Vanderpump Rules and made her delusionally think he was in love with her.
I thought we were going to go into a porno here. Plump.
Okay, so it's a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's this
They're
chick.
all douchebags too, yeah.
Well, it's the chick that her name is Lisa Vanderpump. She's the oldest one, but she's actually very attractive. On the level, like if we go back in time, like a Raquel Welch, not as attractive, but that kind of like older beauty.
And if anybody else thinks that stuff is reality TV,
It's not. It's
not. It's-
I was so into it when it first came out, that first year. I was like, ooh, this is kind of a new show. Let's watch this.
I couldn't.
Now, every time I turn it on or I go through the channels, they're all sitting on the couch with freaking Andy Cohen, the queen of Bravo.
I don't even like him anymore.
Yeah, he's a douchebag. Would you think?
What was he? He was.
He's a queen, like the head queen, and he acts like the head queen.
I didn't see him as being gay right away.
I didn't either.
And then I think anybody who takes their personal sexuality and throws it at you in your face, that's a douchebag.
Oh, he's making you eat it up.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I don't care what you do behind.
He's called the top gay.
Behind closed doors.
No, he is on Howard Stern. He's the top gay.
Oh.
You know that, right?
No.
Yeah. And number 1
I,
on
To
my
you,
list.
that's the pitcher, not the catcher.
no. Okay.
I don't have a drum roll. Can you hear this?
Sorry.
Drum roll.
No,
Fake drum roll. Number 1, douchiest guy on my list is Chris Brown.
Of course.
Chris takes the cake when it comes to douchebags. Not only does he beat the shit out of every man, woman, and probably child that comes his way, but he's unapologetic and a serious man whore. We're waiting for the day that someone beats the crap out of him so this asshole can learn that domestic violence isn't chill.
Oh, he will.
Also-
He'll get his ass beat. He's going to end up in jail.
prison.
So, yeah, he'll be in prison soon enough.
Also, as per his quotes below, he's also full of shit. My mother taught me to treat a lady respectfully.
Bullshit.
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 He's going to end up with his ass kicked.
Oh, here we
And
go.
Shame on anyone who buys tickets to any of his shows.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
2 more quotes. When I was 12, all I wanted for Christmas was a trampoline or a four-wheeler. I ended up getting both presents at Christmas.
Yeah, I always wanted a trampoline.
I did too.
My neighbors had one.
And they had all those cool Star Wars toys that you didn't have, that we found at the flea market.
Stop fucking with me like that.
You told
That
us.
seriously still affects me in every day.
You're laughing is douchebag.
You're laughing
shit.
at me.
But you guys, and the reason why
Oh, man.
I said about I was going to criticize you guys with your
Okay.
reality TV
Yes.
because you guys watch it. You guys
Oh, I
watch some of
fucking
it.
eat that shit up.
Whether it be Big,
Big
Brother,
Brother.
Survivor,
We're down to the last 5.
Survivor coming
I
up,
missed Sunday night.
any of
I
those
should
other
watch
shows
that
you
tonight.
watch, and it's
He
like,
doesn't watch all the reality shows I watch. You don't watch Survivor, do you?
I haven't in a while.
not in a while.
Do you watch Amazing Race?
Again, I haven't in a while because you can't depend on them. You can't set a DVR because they air the show on a Sunday night right after football. And we all know football, which is what? If you watch it straight through with no timeouts, it's what, a 20-minute game?
It's a 4-hour game.
It's like an 11-hour game if you're watching with all the
60
Unless
advertisements.
it's tackle.
60 minutes playtime.
Yeah, bullshit.
Unless it's, what do you call it?
Overtime.
No, what's this called? Where you take the belt, the thing from the belt.
Why are you jerking?
Penalty.
Little kids, you take the thing off the belt.
Flag.
Unless it's flag football, and then it's over right when you get there.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
That's a little side note between us here.
Youth, yeah, because you're talking about youth sports. They don't stop the clock in between.
Nobody tells you when the game's over. Anyway, sorry.
But, I mean, you guys...
That's a little thing I'm pissed off about.
You guys watch some of that reality stuff, and I'm just like...
What the hell's
wrong with you?
I'm fucked up.
And I don't mind it to some degree, because, like, I look at it like the quality time. It's nice to sit next to Patty while she watches her show.
You make fun of me. Oh, it's Brick Brother night. I'm so glad I'm working. Ha ha ha.
Hey, you better be careful. You end up with another bucket of butter for lunch.
I still can't believe I did that shit. Ha ha.
Douchebag move.
If any of you follow us, that well, I mean, for those of you who don't know, poor old Bumpa here has to. He's got a girl who will make him dinner and then put it in a used container.
Butter container.
And
I realized midway through the next morning.
his lunch.
I pack his lunch every morning when I remember.
And he posted a video of him opening it up, going, butter.
I go, that moment when you realize maybe that container of food was actually better. Oh, I felt so bad that day.
I laughed my ass off of that, and if I'm a douchebag, then I confirm me as a douchebag.
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, I could
Okay.
use one.
Oh,
You got some
back
chips
in a few
in
minutes,
this bitch?
folks.
All right.
Hi, everybody. This is Bumpa, and you're listening to the Wicked Pizza Show. And guess what? It's not my fault. You're a fucking asshole.
Whoops.
You know I see it most every single day in magazines, in every display. You know I like it. You know I like it hot. And when it's time, you know I'll never stop. You know I'll give her, yes I'll give her one good lick. Every time that she comes around, I like to watch her when she's going down. And every time, you know I'm gonna watch, 'cause I'll take it, 'cause I'll take a lot. And I'll give her, yes I'll give her one good lick. You know I'll give her, yes I'll give her one good lick.
All right, that was Power Glide with One Good Lick.
That's what you mean by the end.
Yeah, that's what I
was
meant by
like,
the end.
what are you
I
talking about?
actually pay attention. The meantime, Bumpus in there shaking his ding-a-ling in the,
He's being a douchebag.
yeah.
So, a rock and roll musician that's a douchebag. My opinion, number one, is Axl Rose. How do you feel about that?
Hate the guy.
I've actually experienced
I know
him
you
being a
made you.
douchebag.
Oh, you know who's a douchebag?
What's that? Not what's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Elton John.
Why?
Elton John. Luckily, our
That was hot.
boy didn't get tickets to Elton John that night, but we were walking through Caesars,
Yeah.
and just this crowd of unhappy people come streaming out of the theater. And Elton John, 20 minutes into the performance, just said, "Fuck you all," and then got up and left the stage. Remember that?
Why though? What happened?
When
Someone threw some
we were
shit
in
on
Vegas,
stage?
and it was
Yeah.
20 minutes into the show, he just fucking, "Fuck you, I'm out." Although you got to figure you're doing what, 2 shows a day for?
Yeah, good old Vegas residency, they call it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. That would turn me into a douchebag.
Well, they pay good money for it, the casinos, whatever.
Well, yeah, they give him a penthouse, or they give him someplace off
Yeah.
strip, and
Yeah.
I need to go to Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas in a long time. And the last time I went to Vegas, I was not in the right state.
Go
of
right
mind.
up the front desk. You know who I am? I'm Patty Cakes. I want the presidential suite.
I don't need
have-
anyone
Put it
to
in the
know.
basement next to the boiler room.
half of the time I was in Vegas, I wasn't in any state to be in Vegas.
Ah,
but-
I'm ready.
Oh, boy. Oh, I have
Yeah.
a list.
You finally have something
shit.
to contribute?
I do. Hey.
Was that a douchebag comment?
Yeah,
Sorry.
DB,
I guess I was.
DB alert. Now, this is for the ladies out there. 14 early signs he was a douchebag that you should have paid attention to. This comes to those who...
What, before I married him?
Well, yeah, that's up to you. Before you end up with a douchebag, you end up getting divorced, like Byron here, his first 2 wives found out after the fact he's a douchebag.
Yes.
So you need these things for identifiers here.
Oh, can I make a comment?
Yeah.
One of your exes liked or commented on a picture that I was in with my son, Byron.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep. GM.
Oh, shit.
JM. Yep.
That was nice.
He was he was a rain cloud from day one, meaning that he always has a negative comment to say about things, even if things are going well. Sounds like you.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. But again,
Oh, this chicken could have used a little bit more seasoning. If I made it, I would
exactly.
do that.
Well, it comes to a point where his sarcasm and complaining become annoying as fuck. It was like he's carrying his own personal rain cloud everywhere he went, and soon ended up raining on her parade. So, does that happen to you, Byron?
Constantly. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah,
It's,
it did.
It's arguing about stupid things like a table. Right? In this example here,
No.
the
Yeah.
example here, the girl, your date, is walking around picking a table, trying to, you know how all people are. They kind of, I don't really want to sit here. Everyone has their own way of picking out a table. Like a crow or an owl crawling into, for a landing.
She's over here carving shit into the table.
I'm doodling
It's coming over
because
loud
I'm
and clear.
thinking about
Oh, you're just
the
angry.
situation.
You're angry.
Yeah, and I'm thinking
She's
about the
getting-
douchebag that was just with
She's
that.
getting angry.
Everything he's talking about, I'm like, yes,
Bumpa.
I lived that fucking
Bumpa,
shit.
she's getting angry. Mm.
That'd be good.
Check it out later. She'll get it out later. Yeah, right?
Did you
no
just hump
kid
the
in the
table?
house tonight. Urgh.
Well, you know how you go to a restaurant and you kind of you just kind of circle, like you figure out what table you want, you're comfortable to sit at.
Okay.
Everyone, do you
Never
go?
done that before.
No, you never. You
No,
always pick
usually
the very first
the
table you
woman
see
goes,
it.
"Follow me. I'm going to seat you," and you go, "Okay," and you
No,
walk
if
up
it,
there.
all right, say it's a place you seat yourself, or fucking McDonald's. You go to. I'm gonna get douchebag now. I'm gonna get douchebag now.
What?
But all right, so you go to McDonald's, you get your order, all right, and then you're gonna go sit at a table. What table are you gonna sit at? The very first one you see? Maybe it's next to a loud machine. You don't want to sit there. You pick. Think about it. No,
He's got some issues here.
no,
about this one.
it's a simple.
Look at him. He's batting away the mic.
bumped it.
He's
So, answer the question. If you get this up tray of food, where are you going to sit?
the
Very
furthest
first
away
table?
from people.
Why? That's what I'm saying. You wait. You kind of feel out where you're going to sit, right? That's
Because
what,
I don't want people to overhear my conversation.
okay. Now that's exactly what I'm talking
Especially
about.
if I'm talking about hiding bodies or something like that.
Now-
I tend to get the cops called on me every
Yeah,
once in a
now
while.
that's your preference, furthest away. Someone else might have a preference next to the window. I like the sunlight.
I do like the window.
Other people,
there's something wrong
other
with
people
you.
like me want the darkest spot. Well, it's away
Yeah,
from the
because
sunlight.
nobody wants to see you.
I don't- I
Have
don't
you
want
ever
to-
seen?
I don't
I want to
want
look outside. I want to daydream. I want to be like, oh.
I don't want to be getting
Isn't that
sunburned while
good?
I'm having my lunch or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't need my.
You're
retinas
Irish, or
started.
what the fuck you are.
But
Fake Indian.
You're a Democrat.
oh,
No, I am.
Oh God!
but again, that's because
Don't say that too loudly.
we each have our own
I own that shit. Yes.
personal sense of a seat that we want. You know.
Yes.
So in this particular example, the girl is kind of looking around for the table she wants to get.
Okay.
And the guy just snaps, "It's a fucking table. Pick it." You know.
That's a douchebag.
Right. That's a douchebag move. So if
Been
he
there,
says
done
shit
that.
like that,
I-
you know,
Been there, done
I'm
that.
if I'm
it's a
with
comfort zone
somebody,
thing, right?
but if I'm with somebody, and
Can you
I'll
just pick
let
a place, please?
I'll let the person choose where to sit. I'd rather have them more comfortable than me.
Okay.
yeah.
That's good. That's
I-
nice.
It makes
That's
sense.
first date,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're going to argue over a table,
Ain't gonna work.
no, just get out now.
Yeah.
Get out. It doesn't.
Sometimes it takes a couple years to get out.
Sometimes women do like a guy to be in charge and take charge. You can do that without being a douchebag also.
True.
All right. Yeah.
There are ways to do that instead of, like you said, like being like a certain somebody that we know.
Yeah.
Get the fuck over here.
All right. Do this. Do that.
Yes.
Another one would, in this example here, is he told me his number when I didn't ask, and we're not talking the phone number. The number of girls he's been with. Right
Ew,
off,
you're
right
gross.
off the bat,
You're
they're
gross.
been dating a couple weeks, few weeks, and he said this gentleman said he slept with 20 women, 20 other women.
No, you only bring
She
that
didn't
up
ha-
when each person is talking about it.
And even then,
Well, I guess in this particular scenario,
Both parties lie in that case, no matter what.
this guy was trying to boast himself as the ultimate lover. You know,
oh yeah,
20, that ain't
trying
the
to
ultimate lover,
impress.
honey. I got you beat.
oh, Jesus Christ!
I'm joking.
Oh my God!
27
You're
dicks.
19,
You
baby.
sucked 27 dicks.
I read that. Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah.
What the
you
hell is
have,
that
You have
you're
that.
looking
You gotta
at?
have that soundbite. You have that one. I know the one you're thinking
Look
of.
at that on that screen. That was weird.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm trying to find it.
Technical difficulties.
We're experiencing some.
That looks like you're writing code for a computer game.
Now, all
We
right.
both
This,
are. We're writing the program right now to get us out onto the internet waves.
here is
Intranet. Get me out on
Oh,
that
yeah, that's all right.
The
intranet.
Bears. No, that there's
Oh, okay.
Tiger Lily saying the Bears.
here's one about a guy says the girl never pay the bill. Now, well, no, he was actually douchey about it, and this girl, good for her, in this article is saying that relationships are supposed to be fair. Now, I guess everyone can understand, like a guy when you first start dating, and maybe the first couple of dates you pay for things. As the relationship goes on, it tends to be a fairness, 50-50, you pay here, I pay there, blah, blah, blah.
Are
Right?
you in a relationship like that right now?
Yeah, very much so.
Wait a minute. What? Rewind that. Not paying for dinner? What?
Yes, if you've been dating a girl for, all right, say 6 months,
Yeah.
are you still paying every time you go out?
If you're asking them out, you are.
You're living
No.
together. Now you go out
Or
to dinner.
no, you're just like-
every night you go out to dinner, you pay. I can guarantee if that's the case, you're not
Okay,
going out
listen,
that
listen.
often.
No,
Let's
no.
cut out the living together part.
Yeah,
Because people don't always live together
That's
within
fine,
the
but
first 6 months.
again,
You're steady.
steady.
You're
6 months.
You're
you do.
together. You're
Uh-huh.
dating someone. It's been 3 to 4 or 5 months.
Right. So you're
Are
seeing
you still paying every single time you go? No. It should be
because you'll be seeing her a few times a week at that point.
right in the beginning. Yeah, the first few you do. After that, she makes money, he makes money. It should be fair. She should be offering here and there. Let me get it this time. Even if it's once every two to three to his, she should still offer. I think it's only fair. You're both making money.
But what
Right?
if you're
Yeah.
both not making money?
Then you shouldn't be going out. Stay at home, watch Netflix, get a pizza, $7.99. There you go.
Well,
Done.
my rule is if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to go out.
Exactly.
If you don't tip, you're a douche.
Oh my God, yeah.
Unless
But
the
you
service
tip heavy,
completely-
which is good. You're fine with that.
Service is good. They're getting based on their.
Yeah, but your percentage is
But
just fucking
even when we
astronomically
went out one
awful.
time, you asked me, "Oh, is this enough? Should I do this much?"
Yeah, well, remember when I walk into some places, they're like, "Hey, Byron, what's up? How you doing? Hey, have a seat."
But there's
right
a couple
here." And
places
get,
where, like
served
Plainville.
quickly.
We went to Plainville. You're like,
Yeah.
"Is this enough?"
Well, I want the server to keep on coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, half these places, that server ain't going to be there next time you're there.
Well, I 95% of the
Plainville,
time do 18%. 95% of the time.
20%.
I do 18. Well, I'm cheap. I'm a cheap bitch.
15 if it's acceptable.
Exactly. But I always do 18%.
If it's absolutely shitty, like
Yeah, but in
10%.
truth, Byron pays 20% when it's mediocre or fair, because when it's just simple service or something, or crappy service or whatever, that's when he pulls his calculator out. If he's happy,
I've never seen him pull out a
oh
calculator.
yeah, he uses his phone, pull calculator on the phone.
oh yeah.
So, but if he's happy with the service, he'll just wing it, which ends up being like a 40, 50, 60% tip.
Never 60.
Never 60.
I'm cheap.
I'm cheap. Yeah. $7.
And it also depends on
$7
where
drink is
I
a 20.
am. If it's a place I frequent, they get tipped well and often because I get served before other people.
Yeah, but
Like you don't. If you were to here's a little nugget that you probably don't. When you drop off your car for valet, you
Yeah.
don't tip on the way in, do you?
no, on the way out.
I tip on the way in and out.
Yeah,
It
I've
costs
learned a
yourself
couple
a lot
things
more
from
money.
hanging out with you in that aspect.
Yeah, you get your car a hell of a lot faster, and they're
And it's, if you think about it, it's only $5 in, $5 out.
yeah, $10 for parking if you were gonna pay for
Why are
a
you shaking
parking
your head,
spot.
Mumpa, right now?
Because I never waited any longer than I've had to wait with him, even on my own, paying for valet.
I have. Well, I've
And-
only valeted once, and I waited about 20 minutes.
When you go somewhere and you're in there for 5, 6, whatever hours, 4 to 6 hours, then most likely when you come out, the first guy you tipped,
Is gone.
gone. No clue. The guy getting your car has no
Oh,
fucking
they
clue.
mark your ticket.
Yeah, but the guy who's retrieving it ain't going to give a shit.
Yeah, he is because he knows that he tipped
Most
on the
guy-
way in. He's going to tip
Most
on the
people
way
get
out.
tipped, but most people get tipped on the way out. Most valet get tipped on the way out, so they know they're going to get
okay,
that money
I
back.
don't.
I totally see both sides of that story.
But most people tip $1
And like as far
for
as
valet.
tipping, like bartenders or wait staff, tipping bartenders or wait staff.
You tip bartenders more than I do. I'm a cheap bitch. I'm so cheap.
What?
If the beer's $3.50,
Note to self: don't let her buy any rounds.
no. If it say something is like just say $8.50 or something 50, they get $1.50 from me.
Say we go to the place by the Pike entrance.
Yeah, I know exactly.
$1 a beer.
Yeah.
Okay, so three
it's
beers
like-
come,
Yeah, $3.
maybe two. I'm cheap.
Yeah.
I'm wicked cheap.
Because, well, first of all, I see both. I see your aspect because it's a cheap beer anyway. What's wrong giving a bucket to each beer? But again, you have to don't look at you're looking at it. I guess you're looking at a 33% tip basically, even if it's at a $3 beer. You're giving $1, you're giving a third of it back for each beer. So
Yeah, but remember
look
at our old place, the Casbar, we walked in, they would have
All
our
right.
beers ready for us,
But-
knew what we
I
wanted.
love that. I miss that place. And I only really started going there with you guys. Now I'm like, fuck, I didn't go.
Oh, sorry, we're interrupting him. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you talk? Why bother
You
talking?
keep going. It's a little branch. You're the main branch. Go. Fuck you. Go.
No, I was gonna say like
Bumpa's the stump
because
tonight.
you pay for one beer. Like the first round you go, you pay $1 for each beer, like you said. Okay.
All right.
But you're gonna buy 4 or 5 rounds. You know, collectively with everybody, you're gonna end up getting 4 or 5 rounds. You know, and
Huber says chicks don't pay for nothing in the Midwest.
Hi, Huber. What's up,
but you,
man?
I doubt that's true. Think about it. If you're dating a chick,
Nah, I
as we
mean-
said, if you're dating a chick for 6+ months,
Chicago girls there, they don't do them tipping. They don't.
then you don't
I've
date
been
them for
dreaming
longer.
of Chicago dogs lately.
Oh my.
I
But
need one in my
Bumpa, you
mouth.
got competition with some guy from Chicago, okay?
I need one in my
Chicago.
mouth right now.
Oh my god. I'm like again.
Derail the show in one comment.
I'm looking collectively. Like you look at it. Okay, I tipped her. I got a beer, but you're gonna go for whether it be you or your whole group 4, 5, 6 more rounds. You know, so you're tipping a lot.
Yep.
I see
much.
your point.
Too much.
Yeah, I do.
Too much. I mean, it's generous. It's nice, but you do it all
How
the
much
time.
are they making an hour?
I get you, but you still that's more money you'd have for your other events that you like to go to.
I would rather.
No, you'd rather go to those events that you like to go to. You know,
I
home base
I
reminder.
haven't
right?
been there in a long
Oh
time.
no! But you keep asking me.
Yeah,
you want
because
to
you
blow
lost your.
He wanted to blow
your
the last
bro
show
over
off
here.
to go there.
Yeah.
You lost your bro. Your bro got a hoe.
I guess so.
Yeah. But see now, Tiger says right. If you have money for 5 rounds, you have $5. You have $5 for tip. That's right. But you know, obviously, the way Byron's looking at it, he's looking at it the way I know the way he tips. The girl's gonna make like 40% off of him after all said and done because he'll throw in a couple extra at the end. If he knows the last one out, he'll throw down a few.
But
extra.
it's always good to walk into a bar if there's a cover charge and
Now-
they go, "Oh, come on in," and then you don't have to pay the $10 cover
I get
charge.
that
All right,
after
then
you've been.
that deserves a couple extra bucks.
Yeah.
But I get that,
But that
after,
doesn't happen to me.
after you've been there a handful of times, then yes. But if it's only your first or second time there, dude, don't waste the money because you don't know if it's going to be the same person over and over. Right? Think about it. The first 2 times you get 2 different bartenders. None of them have a clue who the fuck you are yet. You've only been there twice.
That's why I pick places that aren't sketchy.
You only go to sketchy places.
No, but they're good
Is Webster
sketchy
sketchy?
places. What's sketchy? Casbah is sketchy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was so comfortable there. Is that weird?
It's stunk.
Except for the guy that was like staring at you when he came back from Mohegan. Remember that?
That
He
guy
eye
was a
fucking
fucking
him.
asshole.
Oh, was
he
it
was
the
out there.
guy-
That guy was a douchebag. That was Captain Douchebag.
bragging
Yes?
about all of his
yeah, give me
sales and
food.
shit
Remember,
like
he was like, "Oh yeah, I want food. I want that fucking steak." Oh.
Well, the thing is, he's eating there. And the food wasn't high quality, but
It was all right.
edible.
Yeah.
The day we went for the buffet was good. We had fun that day,
Buffet,
though.
I love that. The hamburgers, hot dogs.
Oh yeah, we had
like
that.
$2
yeah.
thing. But,
Fake clam chowder.
we had clam chowder. Now, the clam chowder, watery, you know,
Yeah.
wasn't as creamy as it should be. Taste was phenomenal, though. It fucking tasted great.
It did.
And that was
I've
her
never had
first
it before
time.
in my life.
She really liked it.
What?
Yeah, it was
What the
really.
hell's the matter with you?
So, we'll have to get
I'm
some more
from Fort
for her.
Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my drink is kicking in. I'm gonna start slurring.
That's so Florida.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Oh my god! So Kate
Walla.
Great, shut up. Kate Great was from Fort Lauderdale.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Shut up. I'm not doing a mic drop tonight.
No, thank God, because we're not talking
Be on the
about giving
couch.
free food.
beep.
We're not giving free food out to people tonight.
And this used to be my bedroom.
Yes,
I can't really sleep on the floor tonight.
I'm sitting on Bumpa's pillow right now, farting on it.
I have no problem being a massage chair.
Oh.
You ready? Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're getting way. Yeah, right. Well,
Anyway,
So, all right, let me go back to my list here. Let me get a little sidetracked. We try to be the perfect guy. Is that? Is it?
oh, he's deeper some nights. I'm like, shut up.
My God.
Anyway,
Go ahead, read the internet, please do. It's good.
Oh, I was trying, but then
Oh,
you
you're
made
skimming.
Freaking on me, you
So-
asshole.
Wait a minute. Now he's upset because we were having a conversation while he's going to
Yes.
read further
He
up on the
does,
article.
he does.
No,
hate
I'm
that-
just the
that-
guy trying to be
We're
perfect.
douchebags doing
You
that
ever
to
detect
him.
a guy always trying to be Mr. Nice, Mr. Perfect, but then, like to his family or friends, he's like an asshole. But he's like the ultimate nice guy to you. Like, oh, baby, hey, how are you? Yeah, fuck you, Byron. Hey, hi, honey, how are you? Byron, he's a fucking prick. We don't
You
need
and
that.
I know a guy who's like that.
Yeah.
But
I
he's,
know a guy
he's
that's
like
like
that
that.
way with I too much information I can't give out over the air.
I know someone that's like that too.
Patty
Hey.
Cakes is starting to talk like Tan Mom.
Who said that?
Here, bro.
Shut up, Cube.
Shut up, here.
It's her last day coming up soon.
Tan
Is
Mom.
it Wednesday? Wednesday's her last day.
She's never going to go back on?
She's moving to Florida. I heard a snippet.
That's horrible.
Oh my god.
They'll have her back on.
My tasty drink is super tasty. So that's why.
The guy is a blunt asshole. Basically, I mean,
I know somebody like that too.
blunt, which some people define as mean, but he would, like, a guy would ask you, hey, baby.
I'm just saying.
Hey, baby, how was your day? And then you start talking, tell him how your day was. And Jesus Christ, the story's too long. Not enough. And they cut you off. And then, like, well, what the fuck are you asking me about my day for if you don't want to talk about it? Right?
Well,
And-
why was the question
I
asked
can't
in the
elaborate
first place?
right
though?
now. You're gonna make me upset.
Okay.
I'm getting upset.
Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you. I'm
You're
willing to
describing
listen.
my
I'll wait.
ex-husband.
Well, I thought that's what the show was about.
Well, this is just random. I didn't write
It
this
was
article.
loosely based on, but maybe I didn't realize there's so much about him. Hey, you know what Wednesday is? Are you working Wednesday night?
Douche Spaghetti Day.
Are you working Wednesday night?
This week, doing a double.
Call out sick.
I wish I could.
Yeah, shh, don't
We need to
listen
go
to anybody
out.
from
We
work.
need to go out.
I'm training people how to mop up the booths.
I need to not be sitting around my house Wednesday night.
Gee, I wonder what this is going to end up with.
It's my 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh, where's my explosion? I think I deleted that. I did. Fuck. I had an explosion, but I deleted it because it was very, very loud.
I need. Yeah.
Uh-oh, your new name. Tan Cakes.
Who said that? T? Tiger Lily?
Humor.
Oh, Cuba. Cut it out. Tan cakes.
Hey, you could call into the show and go, hey, I'm Tan Cakes.
I could. I should.
Guy,
I have a podcast. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my God, we have the same first name, her and I.
Oh, my God.
Patricia Crunchicle, whatever her name is.
Crunchicle?
Oh my god!
Like, I don't know what the fuck her last
Oh, the
name is.
show is starting to go south, ladies and gentlemen.
I was good in the beginning.
Yeah. You're reading perfectly and everything.
Yeah, I'm
was
not
going
reading
well.
anymore. We'll say that.
No, we can't expect any more reading out of you
Well,
tonight.
it's 10:30.
Oh, it's way past your bedtime.
Yeah. It's a school night. All right, so Bumpa Cakes.
Give him a slap there.
Bumpa Cakes.
Oh god!
Can you please continue?
Well, sometimes he got another early sign of a jerk, a douchebag.
Yeah.
Would be that he gets angry when you cancel the date. Say you had to work, you got stuck at work or whatever. Hey, sorry, hon. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. Can we take a rain check? And then he gets pissy pants about it. If he gets pissed off about that, is that, he supposedly cares about you. He understands your work schedule, something like that.
No, you just fucked up his plans for the night, and he has nothing else to do. And he's pissed off at you because you just
good
fucked
luck
up his
with
plans.
But
That's
do you
all it
find
is.
it maybe, something that you didn't intentionally do it. You got stuck at work. Say your boss said you have an hour
Doesn't
before
matter.
you have to go to this meeting.
Doesn't matter.
So you're way too understanding. To me, I don't get that. Okay.
I'm too understanding.
No, listen. Yeah. All right, Byron.
I don't think she understands.
Yeah, she's not understanding the question.
Look at her face.
I'd be like,
She powdered cokes.
all right, half hour. Byron, you get 4. You find out 5 minutes before the end of your shit like you usually do. All right, yeah, you get forced over. All right, so you call Patty, say, I'm forced at work, can't make it. You're going to snap at him?
I'm gonna be pissy pants for sure. Fuck yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. You know,
But
it's
that's
like,
me. I'm like, really, dude?
Right.
Really, you can't get out of it? There's no one else to take your shit but you? You have to stay?
I saw the look change in her eye. She just don't mess with the bull. You get the horns. You know.
And that's legit me. I would be like, especially if I'm waiting for you. I just got my shit all dolled up, shaved. Everything's ready for you.
I don't have a sound effect for shaved.
I'm serious. When a girl gets ready for a date because
Hold on a second.
you got to be ready just in case.
Ready?
Yeah.
It didn't come over.
No, it sounds like you're scratching an itch.
Oh.
Well, no, if you're going out with me, there's no sound effect there. You're going to hear like,
Basketball squeaky floors.
you're going to hear the smoothness.
Wait,
How about
wait, can we have that sound effect again? The smoothness. Right now,
I officially don't like you.
Huber has got a chubby right now.
I don't like you.
lack of smoothness?
You're getting stubble tonight, babe.
No. Well, did you hear a complaint?
No. As long as you're getting. Anyway, next.
9, he wanted me to take the lead, meaning every time you guys go out, he wants you to plan. You say, hey, where are we going? When are we going? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Does that drive you nuts?
Yeah.
You want to share that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Byron, like if he had a girlfriend and she says, all right, we're going here tonight, blah, 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 and has your whole itinerary planned out every single time you go out, would that drive you nuts?
All right. No,
tonight,
wait.
Yeah, let me help you out. Tonight we're going to the opera. And then
Oh my
tomorrow,
God, Chuck Driver was taken to the opera a couple nights ago and he freaked out.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there squeakiness involved
It was
afterwards?
this thing. What's this opera?
opera.
Well, no, what is this opera?
Phantom.
Oh, Phantom of the Opera.
And here's
That's a rough night out.
This is patty cakes
That's a rough
afterwards.
night.
This is actually kind of what it sounds like.
What the hell is that? It sounds like we're playing basketball.
Yeah. Squeaks.
Sounds like basketball.
Yeah, squeaks. Not smooth, but squeaks.
I'm done.
She doesn't get
I
it.
don't forget.
Oh, here we go. Number 10.
I'm sorry. Should you shut my mic off?
Stubble is more than Huber's getting nowadays.
Huber needs cupcakes.
Oh, he likes cupcakes.
He likes my cupcakes. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway. Okay, so yeah.
That's what she said.
Number 10, definitely Byron in the douche category.
Okay.
He was competitive, meaning kind of like
I'm
the
not
one-upper. The one-upper.
No, it just
on
so
a story.
happens my life is filled with one-ups.
Oh, the guy is so competitive, even when it came to how crappy things could be, such as having car problems. He's quick to say that's
you could have
nothing.
lost your
I've had much
radiator
worse.
instead
And I go,
of just your brakes, you know?
right. Well, see, that's it. Somebody could say, hey, well, my brakes were squeaky. Oh, shit, my rear tire fell off. You just can't go with a story.
Oh my God, I
that's
hate
terrible.
those people. Those people always have a story. They always got something to say. It's like, really, dude, shut the fuck up. Listen to me. Have some sympathy for me for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, just like his food criticism.
Oh, these are horrible.
Just like his food
See,
criticism.
I told you.
I'm hungry. I need a snack.
Oh, God. You should see the face she's making right now. She's
These
eating.
mustachios are like eating like a pillow.
They're like 6 months old.
I'm chewing on a pillow right now.
And this room has been unair conditioned the entire time that we're not working. I close it up.
Just,
You might want to keep these windows open because I'm farting a lot.
like I said, just like the food criticism, you know? You can make food. The fucking thing can come right from some world-renowned chef, right out of the fucking kitchen to his hands. He takes a bite, and he'll come off cat. Oh,
No,
I
yeah.
think she's.
Herself, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, like...
I bring food. Oh, Byron, let me cook this meal. And
what's the
include you in
sauce?
my meal that I'm cooking.
There's too much sugar.
sauce.
good
Too
man.
much sugar in here.
But... like I said, it could come from whatever. The number one rated chef on the fucking planet.
I am the number 1 rated chef on my planet.
He would find something to criticize.
Well, yeah. I mean, if
the cheese could
if
have been
you're
fresher.
paying top dollar,
Did you buy that at Aldi?
The fucking chef could give you that shit for free, and you'd still find something to fucking criticize.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
again, it's a
I'm gonna
top-rated
cook you
chef.
some
I'd
chicken.
expect.
you have expectations.
I do. I do. I've got expectations.
So,
I have a
and-
high quality of life.
Are we busting his balls too much,
Yeah.
Bumper?
No,
Oh, he's all right.
I'm good.
Yeah. Being a jerk to others. Some guys or girls are like, could be completely nice to you, hey, baby, and like complete douche or cunt to somebody else. Yep, I said the C word. I said the C word. It could be a completely douche or cunt to somebody else. But always, like I said, always sweet to you, or you're always nice to them, but like to their friends, you're like an asshole, arrogant prick, blah, blah, blah. You know?
I know people who are like that.
And then you got also the what I call the fakes. Like they'll be really nice to you, or maybe even they're real nice to the friends, but not to you.
I'm fake? No.
Oh, like
You're
the
a fake
other way around. Like,
He's looking right at me when he says this.
oh, you're in front of me. What am I going to look at?
He's not talking gay to you and looking at you.
Hi.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, all right. Let me cup your balls.
Whoops.
But oh my god,
That's my job.
like,
Not to you.
hot stuff.
That's right.
But like, he's a jerk. He's very nice to all your friends, but he or she treats you like shit. So
Hashtag my life.
yeah, you have a girlfriend who's like, treats all your friends. Oh, she's done it. And then as soon as they leave, you were a fucking asshole. Go clean those dishes. Do this. Blah 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 blah. Okay,
How can
honey.
you leave
Okay,
him?
honey.
He's such a nice guy.
Well, that's it.
He is? Yeah, he's such a great guy. Oh my God, and he's so smart and he's so funny.
Yeah, he's wicked smart.
He's not like an
The
idiot.
guy who invented hashtags, that's a douchebag.
Oh, God, right?
It's not even a hashtag, it's a pound
douchebag.
sign.
Yes.
Hashtag douchebag. Hashtag retard.
Hashtag I need a snack.
I don't get hashtags.
Like,
Like, who started that?
Likes
That guy's
to
a
fly-
douchebag. Let's find his name.
constantly likes to flash some money.
I know.
I like to
always like.
hide my money.
Yeah,
Like,
some people like to showboat it, But
Oh my God, these are like so stale.
Rizzo.
yeah, like they go.
Rizzo walks into a strip joint and he's flashing around the dollar bills until it's time to pay up, and then he's like, "Wait, you got change for 75 cents?"
Yeah, well, like the guy who you buy a coffee, all right, and he pulls out a wad of like fucking hundreds, 50s, and 20s to get like $1. He's got to go like this, holding like all his fucking Uno cards
Do
out
you
with the money.
remember Danny Limo?
Know the name?
Kenny.
Yeah,
He used to run limos. I used to run limos for him. And he would do
You
that.
are a
He'd
jack
take.
of all trades.
I have.
Master of none.
I have exactly. I have got a box filled with name tags. I do, like from Domino's Pizza all the way to Rich's department store.
Oh my God.
And but Danny Limo would. I called it his ghetto roll. He'd have 200s, 420s. And the rest are ones, and it was in this huge
Just to make it look
fucking,
good, yeah.
fucking roll that was the size of your fist.
Yeah.
And he'd go, "Oh, well, hold on," and I'm like, "Everybody, it's just ones wrapped in a couple of big bills." He's like, "Shut up!" Seriously, it is.
Yeah.
That's a douchebaggy thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Especially at the flea market.
Oh, Huber says, "Wait a minute, did Patty Cakes just say she's chewing on a pillow? So she's pretty much a pillow biter."
I don't know. What does that mean? Is that like
Pillow
a,
biter? You're getting.
Oh, if I'm yeah.
Let me have some sound effects with that one, okay?
I might be. I still think I woke up my kid last night. As Bumpus in Neverland.
He's gone back into his.
All right, you finish your thing.
Advice. He's a Mr. Advice. Always has advice for things, relationships, this or that, but hasn't lasted in a relationship or has no experience on what he's given advice on in the first place. But can always tell you what you should do or shouldn't do.
Byron. That's anything.
That it was a recording of Patty Cakes.
Mm-hmm. I can give you real life. Right now.
Oh God, get off of his leg, will you? All right.
An inconsistent texter.
I do that.
Oh shit! Is this all about him right now?
I do that.
Shit.
Right?
But the thing is,
I work
people
weird
text
hours.
me. Yeah, they text me in the middle of my night. 9 a.m. is like midnight to me.
All right, so some people, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, is like an okay time to text.
It is. But the thing is I do have to say, a lot of people have grown accustomed. So I wake up and I'm hearing bling, bling at 9 at night. You know, it's like, they caught on.
But I think I've even texted you around that. I'm thinking, all right, he's home by like 7:30. He's probably up for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before he goes to bed.
No, that's fine.
So 9 isn't that
But you
bad
can
of a time.
text me all you want, and if I answer, I'll be awake, or sometimes I just don't feel like answering.
Why?
Because I'm a douche.
So is this whole show about Byron tonight?
It worked out that way, didn't it?
Yeah,
I know.
it's-
We're kind of
it's-
pointing some fingers at
It's
him.
floating that way.
All right, it is 10:42. Let's get to the
Boy.
last few.
That escalated
Sorry,
quickly.
my pinning here.
No, that was me. I was trying to turn that up so I could get it over
It
here.
is a school night, Bumpa.
Yep.
We have to get up at 6 a.m., so let's get to a few more. I
I'm all set
know.
on my end.
I know.
You're all done?
Yep, that was the end of the list.
It
I
was?
thought you had more
Yeah.
about me.
No.
Do you have a couple like the little douchebaggy songs that you want to go through?
I think. I don't know if you
We
don't.
talked about some actors. We talked about one or two
Oh.
singers.
I got a
What about
message.
douchebags
Charlie
in the
Sheen
news? Yes.
had been towards the end of his career. Yeah, absolutely.
Why was he a douchebag? Because he was on drugs?
That, and he was out infecting the world with whatever he had.
Yeah, his supposed AIDS or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep, that's not cool. Don't do that shit.
So are the women douchebags that hooked up with him just for the fame? Because those women, do you really think those women loved him?
Not at all.
Whatever Richards, what's that really pretty girl that had kids with him?
Denise Richards.
Denise.
Yeah, she's an actress.
Right.
She got taken in by his charm when he was younger, and then found out how fucked up he was. You okay? You look like you're going to throw up.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I have the hiccups.
Heather Locklear is a douchebag for beating up senior citizen parents.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a douchebag.
That's from Huber. Wouldn't you like to be a douchebag too? Oh, God. That's that sour smell.
He doesn't have his shoes on.
Oh, okay.
That's a douchebag comment from
Yep.
Bumpa. Byron. Sorry.
Long day.
Bumpa by me or whatever.
Yeah. Hot day. You wore those all day, didn't you?
My socks, yeah. Not
Yeah.
the shoes. No, wait, it'll be off later.
I mean, that really
Everything will be
cranked
off
over
later.
Patty Cake's fart right there. That came
Oh,
through.
no. I killed him with a fart earlier.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're degenerating into bathroom talk, as my mother would call it, bathroom talk.
The bob.
All right. So as we wrap up tonight, today's date is what? September 17th. We're coming to the Halloween season.
We are. We're not dressing up.
I am. I have a
For the
cute
show?
costume. Oh, my God. How cute is
I'm
my
not dressing
costume,
up for the
Bumpa?
damn show. I just listened to that show, and like
What
almost
show?
the last Halloween show that we did. He had that
I wasn't with you.
fucking stupid mask on the
Where was I?
You weren't here. It was Allie.
It was Allie. And Allie was
No, it wasn't because
You came in, had a blood dress on for,
that was last year.
right,
Oh,
after
yeah,
your
yeah.
birthday.
Allie
The year before
left.
that. It was the year before
All right.
that.
all
Yeah,
right.
I'm like,
Yeah. Is it that long ago you've been around?
Yes, thank God.
No shit.
I've been listening to the show since May 8th
Of last year.
of last year.
No shit. We've been on what, 3 years now? Almost.
I don't know.
I remember it all started in Little Rizzo's basement. I fucked up
Little
the
Rizzo.
Yeah, I fucked up the place by leaving like half a case of beers on his table. When I left, I got a text message. You're an asshole.
What's the big deal about leaving half a case of beer?
Well, he doesn't like to clean, and his wife is certainly not going to clean up after his filthy friends.
Summer of 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
June 2000.
Oh, so I joined summer of 2017 in a way. Because Allie moved away summer 2018.
Yeah.
Y'all don't come back now, yeah? Oh, boy.
I do remember she was pissed at me at first about that Halloween costume, though, that I had.
What'd you have on?
I had a yellow shirt, which matched with the chroma key
Oh, yeah.
background, so I was a floating head.
Oh, that would be funny as hell. I have a bee costume that looks pretty cute. Want to go trick-or-treating with us?
Only if I can steal kids' candy.
How about this?
I'm a douchebag.
In the town, in the area that I go trick-or-treating in, the parents give out Jello shots.
I've heard of that.
My friend Kristen
Makes
about
sense.
50 Jello shots.
That makes sense.
Grabby grab is a lot.
Tiger, there's going to be Little Red Riding Hood.
Ooh.
Somebody who wants her muffins busted.
So this has been the Douchebag Show.
That's right.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
I'm
because
Douche Byron.
I'm Super Douche Bumpa.
I'm Bitchy Patty. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, we'll work
I'm
with
not
that
really
one.
a douche. I'm a bitch.
Squirts away, people.
Yes. Hopefully in about 30 minutes.
All right.
This goes out to Tiger.
It does?
Why do I have a knife? Am I buttering something?
Oh, I thought you said the Douchebag Show goes out to Tiger because it
No,
does
no.
not go out to her.
Patty buttering her muffin.
Oh, good. That was a
What's this in
great
front of
one.
me? It's a knife? What am I
Well,
supposed
butter my muffin.
to do with this? Butter my muffin.
All right, that sound you hear is our house band, hard number 9.
Over.
Patty Cakes will sing the rest of it a cappella.
Not really.
I'd like
I'm
to
gonna
thank
be
you
like,
very
I'll
much.
be
I'd like to thank you very much for listening to the Wicked Pussy Show. We're a Studio 5 production.
Later, folks.
Peace.
Tomorrow can always get better.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
I'm telling you things will get better.
You are really
And that everything. Wow, and everything gonna be okay. Don't say it's over until it's over. Look at what we've done.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.
You are listening to the Wicked Business Show.
Oh my God.
Whoops.